You know, I think Steve Reich was one of the sort of healthiest antidotes to a general lack of confidence in musical vocabulary that obtained after the Second World War in many different areas where there'd been so much destruction and there was this worry and concern about emotion. And one of the things that got left sort of outside the door of much concert music was the idea of pulse. And you know, we are corporeal beings, and pulse is part of who we are. And of course, Steve Reich gradually brought this back in so many different subtle ways. And his writing for the orchestra is so marvelous that it's unusual, it's not the normal thing. And so I was delighted when this commission possibility came on for us to be able to latch onto it with a number of other orchestras, because it's what he does best. It's a group of soloists within the orchestra who interact with each other, and then using the rest of the orchestra almost like a sort of Baroque continuo group around things. He has finished writing it, it's all done, and in fact we know that it's a work for concertante soloists, mm-hmm. and then a larger group of the orchestra that plays, in a sense, a sort of a background framework. And what was nice was to put this in a context where we both have the new piece that we're discovering, and we have a piece that I'm sure the orchestra knows very well, with the Bartók Concerto for Orchestra, which shows off also the different groups of the orchestra, and then to have a piece that I think is not played very often, which is Taras Bulba of Janacek. And I don't know about you, but I'm looking forward to hearing the organ in this hall.
I love that piece. I've only played it once, and you're right, I don't know why it isn't played more often, considering that the Sinfonietta is programmed reasonably often, if Janacek is ever reasonably often, or often enough. But Taras Bulba is a great piece, and I'm really looking forward to rediscovering that. I've played it once only before, and as you say, that amazing moment at the end of the piece with the organ, hopefully obliterating everything.
Yes.
Well, you'll probably ask him to play a little bit quieter so we can hear the detail, but it's a real hairs on the back of the neck moment for me. It's an extraordinary climax in music, and I can't wait to do that.
Yeah.